I think it's been an amazing night so far. What are you guys thinking? I've asked you that so many times today, but we've still got a little bit left to go. And so this next round is one of the more crucial rounds in the competition, right? And this is what we like to call the communication round. So what's going to happen is, our lovely ladies are going to come out, our lovely contestants are going to come out. They're going to take a question out of this lovely bag. Show me the bag. It's a fun little bag, isn't it?
Cute.
It's cute.
Bunch of questions inside that the ladies will have to answer. They will be picked at random and they'll be answered on the spot.
On the spot. And so we need you guys to lend your attention, love and energy to the girls as they answer their questions, but please do help them remain as serious as possible as they are being marked, stroke assessed on their performance on this part. So all seriousness, please.
Should we introduce the girls back onto stage?
Thank you. Let's angle ourselves. There we go. Right, are we good?
We're good.
It's just like I'm a celebrity, isn't it? Right. Who's up first? Who wants to pay?
First contestant.
Our first contestant.
Angel Ramsey Bray, representing Jamaica, age 21. There you go, Angel. Oh, wow.
Cool. So, Angel, what is the biggest challenge you've experienced in your life to date, and how did you overcome it?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, High Commissioners, esteemed judges. Could you repeat the question for me, please?
Sure, no problem. What is the biggest challenge you've experienced in your life to date, and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge I have experienced is running for Miss Caribbean UK today. I am proud to be standing here and representing Jamaica, JA, and I thank each and every person that's in this building for even just being here and supporting, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we get contestant number 2, please? Contestant number 2. Number 2.
Are you ready to pick your fate?
Cool. Do you want to do this one? Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Okay. So the question is, what advice will you give to young people today about the use of social media?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, High Commissioners, esteemed judges, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The advice I would give to the young people about social media use today is don't overuse it. Social media is in our real lives. However, it's a great way to connect with people that we wouldn't every day connect with. It's a great way to keep in touch with people that we don't see every day, and it's a great way to interact and share your happy memories. However, it can also be a dangerous place for us to engage with insecurities and find problems along the way. So I would just say, don't overuse it. Thank you.
Thank you. May we get contestant number 3?
Contestant number 3.
Oh.
There you are.
Cool. What was your motivation for entering the Miss Caribbean UK competition?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, High Commissioners and esteemed judges. My motivation for joining this competition was basically just to build up my confidence. I'm finding that a lot of people seem confident around their friends, but when it comes to things like sharing their opinions, being on stage, performing, we don't always have the confidence which we portray in normal life. So I came to push myself and to give myself the biggest challenge yet.
Thank you very much for that. May we get contestant number 4, please?
There you go.
See, I think it's only right you get this one.
Thank you. So the question is, if you had the opportunity, where would you like to spend a year living and working, and why?
Wow, that's a great question. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and high commissioners. If I had a place to go for 1 year, I would choose Haiti. As we all know, Haiti suffered the most out of all the Caribbean islands. And although there was some campaigns before to help them, there has not seen an improvement in the country. Therefore, I believe as Caribbean people, we should also lift up those who are beneath us. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Contestant number 5, please.
Wait, I think they're like stuck together.
Just need one.
There you go.
Thank you. So, what would you love the most about the country? Sorry, what do you love the most about the country you're representing? And what, if anything, would you change?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, judges, High Commissioner. That is actually a really good question. Could you please repeat it for me?
No problem. That's what I'm here for. What do you love the most about the country you're representing? And what, if anything, would you change?
Okay, well, firstly, I would like to change the fact that we don't have an international airport. Maybe more people would be able to go over to Dominica without having to do stopovers. That would be quite nice. And what I love about my country is the nature island. And they have fabulous rainforests there. They have the most rivers there in the Caribbean. So that is what I love about my country. Thank you so much.
Contestant number 6, please.
Okay. Breathe.
She got like 4 in there.
Me too, I have many there. Let's hope it's a good one. Hi, Mum.
Okay, the question is, what do you consider to be the biggest problem facing young people today?
Oh man, young people are such a big part of my heart. Thank you for the question.
You're welcome.
Good evening, esteemed judges, high commissioners, and wonderful, wonderful audience. Please just repeat the question for me.
The question is, what do you consider to be the biggest problem facing young people today?
I think young people, depending on what demographic you're talking about, but I want to talk about the young people that I represent, young people from London, aged 16 to 25, who may suffer with mental health issues or some hardship. I just want to say they're misunderstood, and what's also the biggest problem about them being misunderstood, if I went into it, we'd be here all night, is that when you're finding solutions to help a demographic of people who are misunderstood,
the solutions are also misunderstood. What we need to do is work a lot harder on evaluating the problems and thinking about effective and realistic solutions on how to make it better and then implement them. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that.
Contestant number 7, please.
So, what would be the 3 main ingredients if you were to make your own Caribbean cocktail?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Thank you for your question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, High Commissioner and self-esteemed judges. The 3 main ingredients, so the first one would definitely be rum. Roy and nephews, definitely. Rum, coconut, and I would say pineapple.
Thank you, contestant number 7.
Thank you very much.
Can we have contestant number 8, please? Lucky dip. Thank you. Thank you.
Side.
Your question is, if you are a mentor to young person, what 3 primary tips would you want to give them?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, High Commissioners, esteemed judges. If I was a mentor, the 3 things I would tell you to do and advise you is, firstly, confidence. Don't ever let fear dictate or stop you from doing something in your life. I know from experience, and today, I'm literally killing it. I'm doing it right now. Secondly, love yourself. You're living for yourself and God. Third, let your light shine. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Contestant number 9, please.
Outside of the beach, what is the one thing that you'd recommend to someone visiting the country you represent for the first time?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, High Commissioners. Today I'm representing the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Outside from the beaches, I would recommend that each and every single one of you take a lovely flight down to St. Lucia and go into the exotic, wonderful, most active volcano called the Sulphur Springs, and you can get a lovely mud bath. You can leave with your skin looking all fresh, clear and glowy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Contestant number 10, please.
Thanks.
Your question is, what is your favourite Caribbean food from the country you represent And can you name the ingredients? She just looked at me like, girl.
Good evening, everyone. High Commissioners, esteemed judges. My favorite dish from Jamaica is oxtail with rice and peas. The ingredients, of course, are oxtail. You can also include as well the beans. And for your rice and peas, of course, you need a rice. You also need your coconut as well. And your red peas. So that is my favorite dish, and that's how I'd make it.
Woo!
Thank you very much for that.
Can we have contestant number 11, please?
Hey, hey. Oh, we're getting. Oh, okay. Wait, is it me or you?
It's you.
Okay, thank you. Cool. Is social media bringing people together or causing separation?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, High Commissioners, esteemed judges. I believe there's two sides to social media. I believe that it does bring people together, and that depends on knowing how to use social media. Social media could be used for good, and it could be used as a branding tool to get yourself out there. But also, we should be aware of the dangers of social media. It can cause depression through comparison, and that's why I think we need more education for the younger generation to learn how to manage the use of social media. Thank you.
And now,
last but not least,
our 12th contestant, please.
Contestant number 12, please.
Well, it's just the
one
one.
question left, but you can still pick it out. Can you find it? You want to get it?
There we go.
What makes you different from the other girls competing today?
Thank you for your question. Good evening, everybody. High Commissioners, esteemed judges, sponsors, family and friends, and guests. I think we all have our own light. I think we're all unique in our own different way. And I think we all shine in our own way. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. All 12 contestants gave absolutely amazing, thought-provoking, and honest answers. Can we make a serious round of applause for the contestants?